It's okay. Now it's going to be a 12-1 run. We got all the bad luck out of the way. All right. I think Druid is clearly winning out, which is fair. Let's take the Druid. Also, Priest is second. I don't want to give Priest a chance to become first. Oh god, Priest is really inching up there. Okay, I'm just gonna click Druid. It's only 2 votes apart. I'm not gonna keep waiting. Oh no, it's tied now. Now I can't click. Oh no, Priest is winning now. Guys, come on, go on, vote for Druid. Please vote for Druid. Let's not do this Priest thing. We don't have a 12-1 run yet for Druid, and it's a better class. Why are we doing Priest? It's not really a democracy. It's kind of an autocracy, and I'm the autocrat. And I'm gonna crush the will of the democracy. This is like a North Korean vote, right? Like you vote, but it doesn't really matter. You know? Kim Jong whoever is just gonna do whatever Kim Jong whoever wants to do. Alright, so Priest has won the popular vote. But it has not won the electoral vote, of which I have the only electoral votes. So we are going to pick Druid. This is how we do things here in the GOAT. GOAT is not a democracy. I mean, who's ever heard of GOATs operating by democracy? That's not a thing.
This is terrible.
It is terrible. Let's take a Shell Shifter. I love choose one cards. I think they're always underrated. And Shell Shifter definitely. Dragon Slayer. Pretty easy Dragon Slayer. Oh. Interesting. Ultrasaur or an Elven Archer? I think we go for the UI, right? We can still draft UIs. And if you can draft UIs, you want Elven Archers. You don't want 2 10-mana cards. Starfire or a Verdant Longneck? I think Starfire is definitely better than a Verdant Longneck. Lone Champ is also a card. Damn, I didn't even see that. Yeah, you gotta go with the Lone Champ over a Starfire. Acolyte of Pain. It's a decent buff target. Fungal Enchanter or Mark of the Wild. I think it has to be Mark of the Wild. Yeah, I don't have buffs yet. The Acolyte of Pain is really good for getting buffed. But we don't have buffs yet. But we could get buffed. Nope, I'm taking a first Mark of the Wild over a Acolyte of Pain. Power of the Wild. You see a Power of the Wild, you take a Power of the Wild. That's how these things work. Death Speaker. That's very good for the way we play. We're going to be pretty aggressive. When drafting Druid, you got to draft aggressive. Just because if you have a UI, it works really well with aggression. See a Power of the Wild, take a Power of the Wild. Wasp is good. Okay, now we can take an Acolyte of Pain. Now that we have these 2 Power of the Wild and a Mark of the Wild. Shattered Sun's also really good for this deck. I don't think you can go away from a Wasp, though. You want curve cards. Take a Galaka Crawler for a curve card. Yes, Keening Banshee. It's bad with a UI, but hey, I don't see us with a UI. Vicious Scalehide's actually not a bad card with this deck. There's a ton of buffs, but Keening Banshee, we need it for. I don't want another Lone Champ. We have 4 3-drops already, and a Nesting Rock is pretty good also. So we're gonna just do that. Crap. This is crap. This is making me look at Windfury Harpy twice. It's never good when I'm looking at Windfury Harpy twice, guys. It means something's gone wrong here. I'm not taking a Scorpomatic. We need to be able to play our cards out. It's either a Barkskin or a Windfury Harpy. I guess Barkskin goes with the buffing theme, right? Windfury Harpy is just like a minion, and it's a minion that gets a lot better when you buff it, and we have a lot of buffs. But Barkskin's good for the armor gain too, right? If we get any spellstones, but we don't have other armor synergies right now. Oh, this is tough. This is really tough. I don't think I can go away from a Naturalize. Like, Naturalize wins games. Yeah, Argent Commander is reach, but Naturalize wins games. Lesser Jasper Spellstone we also have one really good synergy for. But we're aggressive. We have a lot of curve cards, so we just need to get through stuff. Naturalize helps you get through stuff more. It's just that easy. Okay, Mad Bomber. We do need more 2-drops. I think I'd take a Wrath here. Yeah. Kill one normal removal out here. Tanglefer is good, but you have to give up a Wrath to get a Tanglefer. That's a little too much. And Mad Bomber, I'll take lower rank cards than Mad Bomber to get my 2-drops. Power of the Wild. Young Priestess or a Brewmaster? Brewing back a Death Speaker is good. That's really about it. Brewing back an Elven Archer is good. I think it's Young Priestess, because you can buff it. It becomes a real card. You definitely don't Wild Growth with this deck. Tar Creeper's fine. It's not ideal, but you don't really want to kill Gilnean Royal Guard either. Maybe you do. Maybe what I want is a Gilnean Royal Guard. Because I do need some removal somewhere. I guess turn 8 is really far away. But like now we don't want any more 3-drops. And we'll get to places where like 3-drops are the best cards by far, right? Like, Druid of the Scythe can be a removal. So that's fine. But like Crypt Lord is the one you want when you're buffing. Which is what we're doing. I think for this deck it's actually Crypt Lord. Yeah, you gotta buff stuff. Druid of the Scythe is a good removal. It's a removal that you can buff and then maybe it lives, but it won't live. It's a 4-2 rush. It will only live if you bark skin it. And it becomes a rush Yeti. But I think it's Crypt Lord here. Okay, Druid of the Swarm, that's fine. That's another 2-drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stonehill's fine, but Stonehill's good too. No, I'm gonna take a Druid of the Swarm. Who skips the Spreading Plague? I don't know. If we're gonna be on the board, what are we spreading plaguing? Like, this is not the Spreading Plague deck. Stonehill Defender is a good value card in case this deck is too fast. Swarm is a 2-drop, and it's a good value. You're not giving up any value to get this 2-drop for a Stonehill. I'll take the Swarm. I get my value later. And we do need a 2-drop. We can even do with one more 2-drop than this. It'll be fine. Got Goat. Got Goat. Second Naturalize. Game. Sewer Crawler seems good. We have 3 Power of the Wilds. But we also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 3-drops, so we don't really want that. Bloodworm is worthless. Is it Moonfire? Am I talking myself into a freaking Moonfire? We can buff the Bloodworm? Okay, so we can buff the Bloodworm. What's that do for us? Heal our face? We don't want to heal our face. It's got to be a Sewer Crawler. This sucks, but I don't want to make this pick, but I'm not going to skip a Sewer Crawler for a Moonfire. I can't justify doing that. Moonfire is not even bad, in my opinion, but this deck is thin enough, you know? Flesh-Eating Ghoul is fine. Dragonling Mechanic is also fine. Dragonling Mechanic's technically a 4-drop. It's a crappy 4-drop. It's technically a 4-drop. We don't actually have, like, tokens for the Flesh-Eating Ghoul, but it can get out of control. Let's do that. Okay. Mac Weldon, everybody. Code is Grinning Goat. You get 20% off premium men's shirts, including this one. See how nice it fits? My shirts don't normally do this, and you guys know, because I normally buy normal shirts. And this is a Mac Weldon shirt. Savage Roar, yes. Oh my god. I'm actually going to skip the Stubborn Gastropod because Savage Roar with this deck is the game winner. I have to skip a Lesser Jasper Spellstone because Living Mana is another win condition for this deck. And do I need a Fire Plume? I may need a Fire Plume. I just really don't need more 3-mana cards. We have 7 3-mana minions. I'm not taking another one. I'm taking a Fire Plume. It's the worst card of all 3 of these. I think by like a not insignificant amount. But it is 2 damage of reach, first of all, which these other cards aren't. And we do need 4 mana cards, and we may not get it. It's not a Grizzle Guardian, it's not a Spiteful Summoner. Sunwalker it is. Let's top out our curve. Wow, game. You really want me to have a Moonfire in this deck, don't ya? Owens1 says, if you stream with underwear on head, I buy. I have a Mac Weldon underwear right there. It is used. I could put it on my head.
Don't do it.
Really?
Not worth.
Is it not worth? I don't know. It's nice underwear. So, Moonfire is tempo. It lets us build the tempo. I don't know if we need too much help with that, but, you know, there it is. I do want one more 2-drop. I don't need a 3-drop. This Toothy Chest is really not useful. I'll take a Moonfire. Still missing UI? We don't need a UI. Sunborn Valkyrie is really good with this deck. And finally, not a Twilight Drake. That would not be good with this deck. Starfall's fine, or we can have another Sunwalker. Let's see how many removals we have. 8, 9, 10, 11. We're actually fine on removal. But a lot of it is Power of the Wild buffs. They're very small. We also have big removals though. We have 2 Naturalizes. I don't know if we need a Starfall. I really wish we had one more small card. But we don't. Like, we don't need these like 5s and 6s. They're too high. I mean, we don't need the Starfall. I don't think we need the Starfall, actually. I think we want the Sunwalker with this deck. Sunwalkers get buffed, Starfalls don't get buffed. Alright. No bets. We're gonna play like 3 games at most before we end this.
I must protect the wild.
3 games at most. Relax. I'll get better 3-drops. See, now this Shaman's gonna show us how to actually play a Shaman deck.
X marks the spot.
Damn, really should have kept the Crypt Lord. He hits it, and next turn we Power the Wild and hit it back.
At last. Oh, worthy.
Oh, why were you not here earlier?
Spectacular.
Could have eaten a pirate.
The sun has set for me.
God damn, I don't want a Hero Power Wasp. I do not want a Hero Power Wasp.
I will purify the fallen. you lived.
Get some face damage on him.
You gotta be kidding me!
That's fine. That's fine too. All fine. Am I missing lethal right now? I am not missing lethal, but would be close. Do I get the damage in? I do get the damage in.
Die as you lived.
Out of my jungle!
So he's dead.
Well played. You win this one.
Okay, good deck. Good fast deck. This is how you you play Druid now. You don't get the UI, but you know, you keep on trucking. Was I just unlucky not getting the UI? Or did I just not get top level cards? Yeah, you know what? I didn't get a single tier. This is 2 decks in a row without a single top bucket card, guys. We got a lot of second bucket ones though.
Malfurion versus Lunara.
I must protect the wild.
Yeah, if I Elven Archer his face, he's gonna coin out hero power against me. So I can't do any of that, unfortunately.
Nature's blessings upon you.
Mm-hmm.
My greetings.
Snoopy yells his top bucket cards are only for Hearthstone Prime members. Starts at $14 a month. Oh, sometimes it feels like it.
We will devour this world.
It's time for a little
Good. Guess I go Wasp. I don't know if the +1/+1 does anything for the Wasp.
The rage. It claims me.
I could naturalize that. But I thought I didn't need to. Oh yeah, that definitely screams naturalize me. Don't have it.
Out of my
Good.
jungle!
Crypt Lord and Savage Roar. Crypt Lord and Savage Roar. My face deals 2 damage, which is pointless.
Truth is not
training?
I mean, he doesn't have a Starfall, so I'm not really afraid of anything. Like, was he looking for a swipe? This is not a good swipe either. Okay. That's fine. Okay, that's good. Alright, what does Savage Roar get me? Savage Roar Hero Power, I can get through that. I have 8. 8 plus 6 is 14. Not quite.
The scourge will devour all.
Justice shall prevail.
So I have a Savage Roar, so I don't care as much about his spreading plague. That does nothing. GG.
Well played.
If I'm lost.
More training?
Justice shall prevail.
Brand new says, I do too. When's the next sub drive, ADWCTA? Oh god, I don't know. I'll check what we need. We may have to do a really intense sub drive to get more emote slots. I don't know if we're going to be able to get there.
Begin. I must protect the wild.
Like, God help me.
PPLP says 12-0 at Grinning Goat. Well, this is the last game that I played tonight. So, if it's 12-0, you're going to see it either tomorrow night if Merbs does not stream, or on Tuesday if he's able to stream. Hey, it's a Hunter. We're normally very good against Hunters, but this is kind of a weird Druid deck. Like, it's very early game. And it has 2 naturalizes, so he will definitely out-card advantage us.
Big, sharp, pointy teeth! Big, sharp, pointy teeth!
It's technically good, because if he throws the 2-3 into the 1-1, we can Fire Plume that and hit his next minion.
I hope you like my invention.
Like, it's all about the Fire Plume. Okay. And Hero Power and Power of the Wild, that doesn't seem good. Let's just do that. We can Nesting Row the next turn. And Power the Wild after that, or we can Power the Wild Wrath and Naturalize. Oh god, that is so sad. I can't deal with this sadness. Uh-huh. This is very, very sad. Did I just like miss lethal? I might have just missed lethal. Yeah, I think I just missed lethal. So I power the wilded twice and hero powered. I think I miss it. That's fine though. I think we have it now. This is 8, 12, yeah, okay. Alright. That's pretty good. Who knew this deck was so good? That's it for us tonight. We'll continue this. We'll continue this at some point.
The old grass got refunded.
Versus Anduin.
Yes, it did.
The light shall bring victory.
I must protect the wild.
Oh, also, in case you're wondering, guys, and I love Chipotle, and I don't want to say anything negative about Chipotle
Their queso
ever.
sucks.
Their queso is horrible.
Their
It
queso is like, it's stinky water.
Oh my god. Like, the terribleness cannot be overstated.
It is so bad. Ridiculously bad. I don't remember they made such a big deal out of it too. Their campaign for the queso.
Did they?
They did. And how did that get past testing?
I don't know. It shouldn't have, though. I'm gonna take away Tar Creeper. I'm gonna do Crypt Lord over Tar Creeper, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I think the Crypt Lord will be more useful than the Tar Creeper.
Yeah.
With a Moonfire.
Sure. Moonfire is good.
Is Merps' video frozen? Oh yeah, my bad. We do nothing. We coin out the Crypt Lord. Ooh, Wasp. It used to be that you can guarantee to kill a dragon with Dragon Slayer. You can't even kill a dragon anymore with Dragon Slayer because the Matriarch is too big for the Dragon Slayer, and priests aren't really Dragon Priests anymore.
It's really Bone Drake. It's really just Bone Drake.
Yeah, it's really just Bone Drake. It's annoying. Ah, he figured it out. What could it possibly be? Death Speaker is actually good here. We can go Wasp and get the Death Speaker later. I kind of want Wasp and Death Speaker afterwards. Let's do that.
Sure.
What did he pick that was so obvious that I had?
Yeah, you don't have a lot of obvious cards.
Right? Yeah, that doesn't do much.
Because what will he see? Like Power of the Wild, right? It's not like, oh my god, Power of the Wild.
Yeah, right? That's not a thing.
Hmm.
Well, this is crap.
It is.
The jungle provides.
I don't think it's Savage Roar.
No, I don't think so.
So this is as good as we're gonna get, I think.
It's just sad that your Crypt Lord is dying. But what are you gonna do? You did it.
Tazdingo! Yes.
I totally forgot Moonfire is still in the arena. I don't remember the last time I've seen it. You've always been a huge fan of it.
I love it.
I know you do.
Okay, I'll power the wild this. I don't need to get the sewer. I don't need to get the sewer crawler value.
Yeah, I think you should power the wild this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you not?
No, you do. Am I sharing my screen? I'm not sharing my screen. Am I sharing my screen?
No, you're not.
Oh, so you're useless. So you're like
Yeah,
way behind. I was wondering why you weren't commenting on anything.
Well, I was looking at it, and it's not like during this turn, I didn't really have to look at it in lifetime anyways. Your only decision was whether or not you, do that. Like, you beef it. Oh, now you beef these. So beefy. Not that it matters with, like, Scream.
Yeah, he basically screams or he dies.
That's so dark. He either screams or he dies.
Well, he dies now. 9, 12, 12 plus 8 is 20. He does not die.
He does not die.
He's very close to dying, but he is not dead.
Oh, wait.
No. The fire plume is not enough. Well, I guess we just...
You never traded, right?
No, you never trade.
Good. Just go, right? Oh, yeah. Excellent. Good. I was about to pitch this, and I was like, I don't know, like, he might actually want to, like, develop.
I don't really want to develop. I don't want to get MCT'd. I'm trying to think of ways I lose this, you know? We know he doesn't have a scream, so it's like MCT.
Right.
He can't even kill that off.
Right, you don't want him to be able to kill that off.
Yeah,
either.
exactly.
Because as he kills it off, and then suddenly like Obsidian Statue. Right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm afraid
Right.
of. I'm like, he can MCT me, he can Obsidian Statue me. Like, just keep it nice and alive. He has to heal his face, or else I win. So he has 6 mana to work with. Then he has to get through a taunt with that 6 mana. So he's just dead already.
Well, not necessarily. He finds a statue here, and he's good.
Why? How would he be good? I have a fire plume in my hand. He has no mana.
Oh, right. Forgot about your little fire plume there.
4 wins. See how nice this run is?
You know, it says something when Crypt Lord like not surviving past like turn 4. I'm just like really disappointed and sad, right?
Well, that's its only
Like-
job.
Yeah, you just kind of expect it. Lone Champ and Wasp seem good.
Lone Champ, Sewer Crawler, Power of the Wild, Hero Power into Wasp.
Sure, I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Do I keep the Wasp for the flexibility? Because I don't really want the Wasp.
It's up to you.
I don't keep the Wasp.
Sure. I don't know what you want out of it.
That.
Yeah, that's good. All right, anyways, guys, that's it for me. Good luck. Oh, get wrecked. Get wrecked. Oh, God. How does it feel to get wrecked?
Feels just fine. I am
Does
getting
it?
wrecked right now, though. Hero Power, damn it. He kept another card. I don't think he's going to Hero Power. You don't keep a 1-drop and a 3-drop. Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, shoot.
Such hard wrecking.
All right, I need to stay to see at least the next turn or two. There's too much suspense. There's too much intensity.
He may not have a 3-drop. You didn't keep any other cards.
No,
My
he doesn't
plan
have
may
3
still
drops. He
work.
just has 3 1-drops.
No, he's just gonna Hero Power. What? Oh, and a Wing Blast. Cool.
Oh, shoot.
Ugh.
Oh, wow. So... Not the Sewer Crawler?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, well, 2-2 into the 1-3. Yeah.
He can't
right?
counter,
No, he can't.
so it's just a face trap.
It's a face trap of some sort. Oh, or it's a rat?
Huh? It could be a rat, but like, I'm not gonna play 3 cards on 1 turn.
Right. But it could be a rat.
Fine.
That's fine. Okay. Your Valkyrie is good.
Remember, I'm a druid, so he only has a mage hero power for reach, so I'm not too worried. I have way more cards than him. I have 2 taunts. I have complete control of the board.
Die as you lived.
Truth is my shield.
The first taunt on the board.
A stranger will offer you aid.
Okay.
Truth is found in death.
Great. He's now playing the game. I will be able to make trades now. Why can't I get one of my Buffy things? I want a Buffy thing.
Watch out for the rat trap.
Hit.
Justice shall prevail.
I'm gonna go face.
Die as you
Yeah.
lived.
Crap, it is a rat trap.
No, my God.
For no one.
I mean, you're not playing anything else.
For the wild.
It was actually a rat trap.
Oh, dude, it was a good thing you didn't play anything else.
Well, I wouldn't until I do that, right? I test the face
Right,
trap.
right. Yeah, you definitely. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh shoot.
Yeah, that's fine. I got a Sunwalker. And like hero powers.
Oh, yeah.
Hero
good point.
powers
This is
for
over.
days.
This is over. Yeah.
I don't.
Start building the Crypt Lord.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, you definitely kill off the Rhino. Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
The scourge will devour all.
Yep. Sewer Crawler, and then you hero power. You are never playing 3.
Yep. Exactly. I want to get the smaller ones out of the way, you know.
Yep.
For the
You.
wild.
Oh, wait. Why not just use the 2/3 on the 2/1?
Because I want to get face damage.
You want. Well,
And I want to keep the 2/3 healthy. And I don't want him to have a beast.
oh. Well. So you miss out on one. You're trading one of his face damage for one of your face damage
And 2 health on the board.
on the 2/3. I think that is super inconsequential here.
I think we're
Opposed
fine.
to
We're a
one of
druid. Like, I wouldn't do this if we were not druid. But I'm hero powering every
but
turn.
you just have no reason to do it. Like, I would trade so much for like 1 additional HP there. And
Really?
you basically just gave him the even trade for 1 HP.
Die as you
For
lived.
the wild.
Like, he's not getting through. I don't know what his thing is. Uh-huh. That's helpful.
Can you trigger his rat next turn? I want to see it.
I could. I do have 3 cards I could play in one turn if I really wanted to.
But you can kill off like a couple of things and play it.
All
I've
right.
never seen the rat.
You've never seen the rat? I've definitely triggered the rat a couple times. I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
I need to do this or I'm gonna lose anyway if it's a rat trap. So, you just like pick the rat trap.
It could happen. All right, guys. Have a good night. See ya.
Night.
Shall be mine. I must protect the wild.
Alright. Just us now. Are we Elven archering for tempo? I think we are. It's a warlock.
One shot, one kill.
Every damage matters. He needs a taunt, or I get at least 2 damage out of this and protect a little. And he probably want to kill the power of the wild anyway with whatever he drops here.
I should meet you.
Alright.
For the wild.
That made my move pretty obvious. Now if only I could get a 3-drop. Can I get a 3-drop? He has a 3-drop. Okay. Which really doesn't do anything. Hero powering it with the Shell Shifter is going to be the exact same thing. Assuming I'm using Shell Shifter for taunt, which I am.
Give it a shot.
In the best shape of my life.
You can trigger if you want.
The jungle provides.
I could do health and I could do attack and stealth. Empower the wild it with a Mark of the Wild and a Young Priestess. That doesn't do anything. Let's just, he has the board. Let's just taunt on the board. I'll play this straight up. Yeah. So we had to hero power twice in the early going. We're probably not winning this one. This deck needs to get rolling, and we're not going to be able to get rolling. Really? Obviously going to hero power. If not this turn, the next turn. So the real question is, when do I hero power? I think I hero power next turn. This is still good.
How long can this go? How long can this go on?
That's fine. So I can't hero power here. Mark the 4/7 up pretty easily. Or just do this. This is fine too.
Glory.
Oh, come on. He top decked that too. Like, not with the hero power, but just right before.
It's good to see ya.
Time waits for no one.
Do you need a blessing?
Wrong one. Now I can full trade on the board. I can't play the board game either. I need to taunt, and I can't play the board game. I mean, he Blood Knighted us. There's nothing much we can do about that. Is that an airplane sound in the background? No, that's just what the sounds under my window. There's nothing in this deck that comes back from that. Nothing in this deck comes back from this. Oh. And once again, he top decked lethal before the hero power. Alright, so we're 5-1. We were not beating that guy.
Your soul shall be mine. I must protect the wild.
Bump, bump, bump. That's fine. Keep it neutralized. Yeah, I'm good with this. He full mulligan. It's a good sign. He may not have anything to play for a bit. Although he is a warlock. What do you guys think I should eat tonight? I haven't had dinner yet. Oh, come on. I know it doesn't matter that it's a top deck. I could naturalize this. My Death Speaker is really good to counter it. But I'm also figuring if I naturalize, if I give him a curve, or if he already has a curve. I think I'm going to choose to not give him a curve. Yeah, there we go. Because if I naturalize, then he gets more tempo on the board. I didn't like have a purpose to naturalize. And my Death Speaker goes really well into that, right? Like whatever 3-drop he puts in, I Death Speaker the 2/2, go into that. He'll kill my Wasp off, and I still have a Death Speaker. It'll be fine. You gotta think about what happens if you naturalize. Oh, come on! Oh, good. That doesn't have... Oh, see, I left it on the board and it doesn't totally screw me. That could have been so bad. Ugh. That could have been so bad. Like if he had that Divine Shield. That Divine Shield was what destroyed our early game, and so we weren't on the board when the other Warlock destroyed us.
Silver Moon shall not fall.
Mm-hmm. Yes, please do that. That doesn't seem like a bad move at all. Please hit face. Damn.
The jungle provides.
This is not the same Warlock? No, it's not the same dude.
Out of my jungle! Why do you call?
It's incredibly annoying, though. I can Savage, Hero Power, hit. That's not bad. I can Fire Plume and do nothing. That's fine too. Did I naturalize the 3/3? I guess I'm fine. I don't really need to naturalize a 3/3. Yeah, that's fine. It's a much better naturalized target here. I don't need a Druid of the Swarm. Let's see if he's got that Hellfire. It's the Mortal Coil. Like, I'm almost certainly going to Savage Roar next. Savage Roar, Hero Power, then put the Druid of the Swarm out. Okay. Great. I can Hero Power, hit Tar Creeper, Swarm. Fine.
For the wild.
Devour this world.
Did I not give him a Defile last turn? Maybe I didn't give him a Defile last turn. Nope, this is all fine. Nesting, Savage, Savage gives... Savage doesn't really give that much. Better than a hero power, though.
What to do? For the wild.
Yep. That's why I saved the Naturalize. I saw it coming. Knew I had to naturalize that.
I will purify the fallen.
For no one.
Alright. Let's see what he's got. Shadow Bolt. It's fairly efficient. I could really miss out on my top deck. Oh, seriously? It's useful at least.
For the wild.
Set up the lethal. It's annoying because now I can bring this guy down to 4 health, which is a warlock death zone. But I think I had to give it a shot. Yeah, because I knew he had no hard removal, so I could have kept playing that game. But if I kept playing that game, he has way more cards than me. So I don't know. I need like living mana. Fine. Sunwalker works.
For the wild.
That's happening. Question is, do I hit the 2/2? No, let's just get some damage in. I don't even have reach with this deck. He can kill the Sunwalker. Yeah, we get the same amount of damage on his face as my 2/4 would. Interesting.
I don't need any of you. For the wilds.
Need that living mana.
For the wilds.
Death to the traitor king.
Okay.
The scourge will devour all. For the wild.
Sets up lethal. He's been holding a card forever. I think there's a decent chance he could kill this 3/8, and then I'm kind of in trouble. But we'll see. Also a decent chance that he can't do anything. Ah. Is that the concede? Oh, that's an unplayable card. And we got him in the end. The problem with repeatedly playing for the board and why I didn't do it is he had way too much card advantage. And every single turn we lose on average like 5 tempo to him. So we needed to go for all the face damage that we could. And in the end, we made it by like a tiny bit, right? That's why we do it. No bark skin, no 3-drop. Let's go for 2s. We have so many 3s, we're just going to top deck a 3 anyway. Python Dictionary says, I was surprised the Naturalizes weren't suicide. Oh no, Naturalize is one of the best cards in Druid, especially an aggressive Druid.
Greetings.
This is not good. I never like it when a priest greets me. Usually means I'm about to lose. Like really hardcore. I'm so tempted to just hero power this so I could power the wild bark skin. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to die once I power the wild here. And I have no follow-up. This makes it 3-5 on 3. I'm going to do it. No, it's not that bad. Okay. I actually get a card. Unfortunate, but this is better for what I want to do anyway. Because I'm gonna Mark of the Wild it and hero power next.
Let the pain speak to me.
He's not gonna be happy with me with this. Didn't feel the need to remove his 2/2 of the Moonfire and my hero power. Could have. I thought this 3/2 was a better use. Like, those guys aren't bothering me. I can't remove both minions, so he could buff something anyway.
Big sharp pointy teeth.
Brings it down to 4. You could bring it down to 2.
For the wild.
That's rough.
Time waits for no one.
Playing around the whatever you call it, the Holy Nova. That spell damage thing was actually a little scary. I also saved, like, I think 1 health from using the Moonfire, which is something. I'm gonna Sunwalker the next turn, definitely.
I wonder.
Don't crack me up.
Okay.
Truth is my shield.
Getting some damage in.
Is someone injured?
That's fine. That's fine too. Death Speaker, Hero Power, Wrath. I could just Wrath and Living Mana. Like Wrath for 1.
Justice shall prevail.
Don't have a Psychic Scream. We're the kind of deck where we can't play around Psychic Scream. If he has it ever in his hand, we just lose. And if he doesn't here, we get to play a Death Speaker, which is pretty good. Or we can top deck a Savage Roar and win the game. Could be worse. Get enough mana to actually play my Sunwalker. I don't know why people keep taking Holy Fire. It always throws me off. MCT. And now I get the Savage Roar. Wonderful.
Truth is my shield.
Why trade Holy Nova? Well, we got MCT'd and then Holy Nova, so how about that? You trade so that you could play the Sunwalker the next turn. You don't really trade to protect the board, but you don't want to be stuck not being able to play anything except like Death Speakering a 2/2 that you want to die anyway. I mean, that's how it is. We got MCT'd. And he didn't have a Psychic Sphere, but he had a Holy Nova. He had one the whole time, and I had a good read for the Holy Nova too. If you notice, we played around it. We would have been dead on turn 5 if I didn't make that weird trade with the 3/2 into Ascension.
I sense your struggle.
For the wild.
We're not playing in a way that we can win this game. I don't know what I expect from the Savage Roar, but it's got to do a lot. He's like not in range. What's up, Dr. Stein? How do you know I'm not Merps? Maybe I'm Merps and I just wrote Adwick down the lower right corner. I'm still a little unsure why we're still playing this game.
Let's eat. Let's eat.
For the wild.
I don't see a way to not lose. Alright. I'm just ending this now. There's no point. Yeah, we're not. We don't got it.
I can see.
Oh, we should have cast a spell. 6/2. Seriously? Nothing's open anymore, jeez.
I must protect the wild.
When was the last time you had cake, ADWCTA? Does pound cake count? I had pound cake pretty recently. Like yesterday. Oh, I could have pound cake tonight. That could be my dinner.
Nice to meet you.
Could do nothing. Coin a Tar Creeper.
What to do?
No, I'm gonna do this.
Time waits for no one.
He kept both of his other cards, so he may have like stuff he can actually do. Yeah. Like, I want to make sure he's not getting too far ahead.
For the wild.
Pound cake is good? Yeah, I love pound
Let
cake.
me light the way.
Oh, that's not good. I can't naturalize it yet. But he's almost certainly going to buff this. And that's going to result in me needing to naturalize that.
Nice to meet you. Reporting for duty.
Like, seriously? He's got 2 shards in this deck. Can naturalize play a young priestess and hero power into the 2/1. That doesn't seem smart.
You brought me back.
Just let him get some value. That doesn't do anything. Like, it literally does not do anything for him. Cool. He's gonna try to steed that. I'm okay with him steeding. I'm gonna have to go through a steed anyway. This is not like the worst steed, right? It doesn't care about the taunt, it just gets lifesteal. Yeah. I don't need to naturalize it. I can naturalize the steed after it comes out. Good. It's a great steed. Please steed it. It's not going to steed. That does nothing. Oh god. I'm like perfectly countering him. Not even intended. I'm killing that because he could have Silver Hand Knight shenanigans. I don't care if he buffs something. I actively want him to buff something. I've positioned it so I can Sunborn Valkyrie everything besides this Banshee. Because the Banshee I can maybe play 2 more cards.
Reporting for duty.
And then the Banshee is like a liability.
I'll cut you down to size.
No, it doesn't do anything.
I will purify the fallen.
For the wild.
Okay, we can set up the Savage Roar. We have 14, 16, 16 damage plus 10, that's 26 damage, plus my hero power, that's 27 damage, if I'm counting correctly. He is very dead. Aw, he picked a Scalebane? Why would he ever pick a Scalebane? Nope, he is very dead.
For the wild. I'm out of cards. Well played.
He did it! He made me mill my entire deck.
Malfurion versus Uther. I will fight with honor. I must protect the wild.
Alright. I placed an order. Gonna have some chicken fingers for dinner. That's not too fat, is it? Doc just died and said, ADWCTA drafts more naturalized than other streamers combined. Really? Do other streamers not actually like naturalize? It's such a good card. Like, they like sap, right? Why don't they like naturalize? It's 1 mana less. And they don't get their, like, OP card back again.
More training?
Seems like a no-brainer. It's a Reno. Naturalize is such a big, like, tempo getter. Did he already quit? I think he might have quit. We have kind of a strong start. We're about to get a stronger start. Rage quit? Maybe.
More training.
For the wild. I must move quickly.
Why is this not kicking him out yet?
More training.
For the wild. I must move quickly. Out of my jungle. Out of my jungle. I must move quickly.
Huh? He did stuff. What? Why would he do stuff?
For the wilds.
More training.
Saving this naturalize. Because at some point he's going to play a taunt. We'll naturalize and win. In the meantime, I just need to not get MC teched. Like, he can have all the giant paladin legendaries he wants. They're not going to do him any good. I am naturalized.
The light dims, but we
Okay. I will naturalize that all the same.
Get in there and fight, maggot! Well played.
More training.
Crazy Magus, is that adequate? He has 2 taunts. The Stonehoes were both from his deck. Yeah, but he only has 6 mana. He's got to play both taunts. I thought I was good.
Malfurion versus Valera.
watch your back.
I must protect the wild.
We can coin that. That's fine. So let's start there and work our way from that. This Crypt Lord is not all that great. I guess it'll all protect the Dragonling mechanic. I want another 3. Don't Elven Archer that. I'm okay with Druids not having hard removals. It needs, like, some kind of penalty. Alright, Lone Sham doesn't do anything. We'll Power of the Wild and Bark Skin. But then, not Crypt Lord after that, that's fine. There. Turn 3, 3, 5. Using 2 cards. I'll Crypt Lord, then Dragonling Mechanic, then go from there. Alright, fine. I'll Elven Archer and Hero Power.
One shot, one.
I got a plan. Okay, that's fine. Do I Dragonling Mechanic? Nothing to do, I just Shell Shifter.
The jungle provides.
Get a shot.
Damage in. Let him deal with this. I have a flexible Wrath with the Crypt Lord.
Ash to ash.
That's fine. That doesn't do anything. I hope this guy just has a ton of hard removals and it doesn't, like, do anything, you know?
The scourge will devour all.
Play into the MCT. Okay, that's fine. That doesn't do enough to me. I don't need a Wrath. I will Sunwalker this.
I'll give it a shot.
See how many more hard removals he's got. Okay. It's like, I'm gonna need some kind of removals. Locko Crawler is not it. Okay, so 3, that brings it down to 6. I could throw these 2 in. I don't have lethal, but it's fine.
I'll give it a shot.
A consistent MCT setup. So you have one more giant taunt. Okay, don't mind that. Definitely don't mind that. Even if it's a double hit taunt, it's not going to do anything. I want to naturalize the angry chicken. Why won't you let me do it? Okay. We're at 9 wins. Let's keep going.
Malfurion versus Malfurion.
Oh god. Now we're gonna have to beat a UI druid. We're 9-2. I think almost all druids here have UI. Power of the Wild. Yup. Just naturalize the 2-drop. Do I want a Banshee? Banshee guarantees I'll be able to Sunborn Valkyr. One thing. It's just... no, it's fine.
Jungle provides.
I'm not gonna be fancy. I'm Keening Banshee next turn if I have to. What? Oh, for mana. Very desperate for mana. I don't need this thing alive. He doesn't care about using cards. I guess I did naturalize something. So he's just trying to catch up on tempo on the board. No, it makes sense. Okay, I'm okay with this. You can draw all the cards you want, man.
Someone called.
All of the cards you want. I mean, okay, I still care somewhat about the cards that you're drawing. Mm-hmm. He doesn't have very good trades. That's his only good trade. Nope. Now we can living mana and go face. I need to save this living mana for after he starfalls. And after the spreading plague. These are all things.
I will purify the fallen.
For the wild.
Okay, I get one more card. And that's it. I am technically threatening lethal, but I'm pretty sure he has a removal or taunt or heal or armor.
Where shall I strike?
We will devour this world.
Really? He doesn't take another taunt.
I'm out of cards.
Die as you lived.
Oh, that was stupid.
If I must.
That was very stupid of me.
Waits for no one. For the wild.
I could have had cards. Those would have been useful cards.
As you lived.
I am now missing 2 more cards in this game. Oh, that's gonna be bad. That's okay. Not gonna be punished.
This will be grisly.
Whoa. It's bold.
No play. I concede.
Nice. Not punished. (10-2). One more win and we get on YouTube. Let's do it. Because it was the difference between doing it or not. Or rather his coin turn 1 minion, rather than passing up our turn 2. Our entire deck is about fighting for the board, so...
I must protect.
He coined it out, which means he definitely had a 2-drop to follow up. And if he had a 2-drop to follow up with that, there's no reason not to naturalize. Whereas, like that Warlock, for example, we didn't naturalize the turn 1 Flame Imp because we didn't know if he had a turn 2 2-drop, and it turns out he didn't. And so he hero powered, and it was good. We still lost that game. So maybe we should have naturalized, who knows. Yeah, okay. This is decent. So by the way, he kept all 4 of his cards. We're kind of screwed. Like, he has a backstab, he's gonna have like stuff to play. This is gonna be terrible.
We will devour this world.
I'm gonna play around a backstab. I know it's like inevitable, but I don't want to lose right now. And I do have a Giant Wasp and a Fire Plume follow-up, so the 1/5 hits is 3/3 or something. Yeah, we could Fire Plume it. It'll be fine. It did mean we couldn't trade on Lone Champ, but next turn we get Hero Power and Power of the Wild if we need to.
So many.
Like if he hits into it. We have a 1-2. We're gonna have like a 2-3. It's not a good Power of the Wild. I'd probably change that Power of the Wild to just a 3-2. Yeah. Yeah.
For the wild.
This lets my Nesting Rock taunt. Maybe my Power of the Wild can do something. Of course, if he has a backstab, he's gonna use it now. Perdition's Blade. Great. Great. Wonderful. It's fine. We got a Lone Champ. This is about as good for Lone Champ as it gets. Fire Plume's also not bad. Gonna... Oh. If I Living Mana on turn 7, he can't clear me, then I Power of the Wild. I think I need that combo to win. We're very far behind. If I Lone Champ and I play out the Power of the Wild, we may just lose.
There once was a man from
Okay, Fire Plume Hero Power is fine.
For the wild.
Turn 8 Living Mana sets up the turn 9 Power of the Wild no matter what happens.
Neither snow nor rain nor witch.
Okay, that's fine. He's full clearing. One turn away. Ah. I'm very annoyed by this. Could Galaka Crawler Living Mana here. It'll purposefully summon 6 instead of 7 and allow us to Power the Wild next. I think that's what we do. Because he can't really clear this very effectively without 2, whatever you call it, Phantom Knives. He knows I'm going to Power the Wild next. There's no reason for me to do that in any other reason. Okay. So he challenges me to have the Power of the Wild. I do have the Power of the Wild. And I think this is the game-winning combo here. He's at 5 health. I don't think there's anything he can do now. We got the combo off, we set it up. Yep, he's digging now. Running out of mana. And we're Druid, so what's he gonna get?
Well played.
That is 11 wins, alright. Let's make it 12, guys. Food is here.
Malfurion versus Rexxar.
Let the hunt begin. I must protect the
Extra
wild.
card. Dun dun dun. Mark of the Wild. Fine. Thank you very much. Back. Okay, we're facing a Hunter. He mulliganed 2 cards, so he has a 2-drop. That's great. We have the Lone Champ. Good. We have our Taunton. This is a very fortunate matchup because we're Druid and we just like destroy hunters. It's a horrible matchup for him, and we curved out, so we avoided one of our biggest issues. Yeah, right? Like, what's he gonna do to any of this? He's most likely going to put a 4-mana card out. We could Mark of the Wild and Hero Power with the Sewer Crawler. Save the Dragon Slayer. Could win the game later when he Bone Drakes.
My pack will hunt you down.
Yeah, okay. That's how he got here. That's why we kept this card. It is initiative. He is now back ahead on the board, or like at least legitimately fighting for the board. But we did dodge his legendary that probably won him a whole bunch of games. So we're doing very well here. Can I please top deck my Sunborn? Nope. Just an Elven Archer. I could kill that. I have so much card advantage on him. There. I'm gonna play this card advantage game with him a little. It's still kind of a scary card. That's why we keep the Dragon Slayer.
At last, a worthy fool.
Astounding.
It is pretty astounding.
Well played.
So he got unlucky from the matchup. He got unlucky with our lone champ into his 3/2. Then he got like Dragon Slayered. This is just bad for him. Blizzard handed that game to us. It's good to get a 12-win Druid on YouTube. We've gotten 12-win Druids before, but it was not on YouTube. Yeah, we dodged the explosive shot. Kind of dodged the explosive shot. We've gotten it on the coup, I think, in that time, but we haven't done a solo one. I don't even need to naturalize that. It's kind of sad, but I don't actually even want to naturalize that. So you can just Wrath and play the other Sunwalker. Or you can Wrath for 1, Elven Archer Hero Power, and then have 3 mana left. Nah. Let's do this. Kind of afraid of crushing walls, but it's not that bad. That's the one we naturalize. Let us naturalize you. We don't even need to naturalize this. No, and we can't. That's fine. Because we have the Elven Archer with the hero power. I'm kind of out of cards.
One shot, one
For the wild.
Justice shall prevail.
we devour this world.
Justice shall prevail.
Okay. We may not have won this game. That may have been a very premature well played by me. I think we have like only a 50-50 chance of winning this game right now. He's immune. He doesn't have crushing walls, so that's not the consideration. 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 8 is 14. I think you do it now. For the Fire Plume lethal, potentially. Yeah, before he kills more stuff. Still have a naturalize, so good. He's just been getting unlucky everywhere. Okay, we won it. GG. This is not what our deck is built to do, so even though we had so many advantages going for it, like in the end when we got into that like weird card advantage war, we were still kind of iffy, because we had to naturalize, right? But once we use it, he gets card advantage back. And we didn't have enough damage on his face, so that Savage Roar actually saved us. 12 wins, guys. 12 wins with a UI-less Druid. Just to show that it can be done. And no top buckets either. 3 Power of the Wilds did a lot of work. The 2 Naturalizes did a ton of work. Sunwalkers were a good end of the curve kind of minion. And we had enough taunts to make it so that the opponent had to do weird trades into us and we got more face damage. It's a very, very aggressive deck. And also, even when drafting aggressive decks, right, we had only 5 2-drops and 1 1-drop. This wasn't even like a very heavily 2-dropped deck. We have a lot of 3-drops though. So when you're building in this meta, when you're building an aggressive deck, you don't need like to over 2 or 1-drop yourself. Like 6 is a good number. You can go up to 8, but again, that gets to be a little too much. All right, let's open the 2 packs, and then that's it for tonight, guys. What do you call this? And what's the MVP of the run? We're going to craft a golden copy of whoever the MVP was. I think Power of the Wild is the MVP, right? Ooh. Legendary Hagatha. Ooh, Golden Sound the Bells. This is a good pack. Alright. And Grass Economy, don't say I did nothing for you. Yeah, we're gonna go with Power of the Wild, if I don't already have 2 copies. I do have 2 copies of Power of the Wild. What's next? Savage Roar? Savage Roar was good. Naturalize was good. Naturalize is always good, though. I definitely have 2 copies of Naturalize already. Let's try Savage Roar. We have 2 copies of Savage Roar, too. This is like such a... I guess I didn't realize just how classic this deck is. Doesn't even have any of like the new cards. Sunwalkers are good, but I'm sure I have 2 copies of Sunwalkers. I do not have a single golden Sunwalker. Let's do that. All natural Druid? I like that. Yeah, golden Sunwalker. Let's do it. Yeah, I think it was the Sunwalkers. That Speaker was good too, but I think if you had to give it to 1 card, it would be the Sunwalker. Nice. Alright, that's it for us. Have a good night, everybody. I'm off to eat my food. Remember, Mac Weldon, 20% off, code Grinning Goat. Use that, and we get paid by conversion, so that would really help us out. See you guys later.